Yeah. So we have discussed that we know that this var is for declaring any variable. So this var is a keyword, but in place of this small letter, small case var, if you write, for example, capital V var, so that will also be not treated as a keyword. So keyword already we have explained. These are the reserved word whose meaning cannot be changed. Then yesterday we have discussed the type of shorthand operator. Actually, these are called shorthand operator, or actually these are the part of assignment operator actually. So how this operator take place? Just like plus equal to, minus equal to, asterisk equal to, slash equal to, percent equal to. In this way, this operator take place, actually works. So let's take one more example in this, then we'll switch to another part. So for example, let me take few different value. If I write here a equal to, let it be, for example, 25, and here I am writing a percent equal to, a percent equal to 5. So obviously its expansion will be a equal to a percent 5. So let's see who can answer the question. What will be the answer of this part when we'll display the value of a? What will be the result of this A? Can anybody? What will be the result of this A? Yeah, 0. Why 0? Because when 25 will be divided by 5, there will be no remainder. There will be no remainder living. That's why the result will be 0. Very good. Okay, so these are the different kinds of operator till now we have discussed. So we are discussing actually simply on this part, this operator area. What are the different kinds of operator? These are the assignment operator. Then we have discussed this kind of normal arithmetic operator. Now today the first discussion will start with two special kind of operator that comes under the normal arithmetic operator but are written in a different way. So let's see what are those operator. So today we'll discuss about increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operator. Decrement operator. But there are a lot more things to understand in this part. Just like what are called increment and decrement operator. Increment operator are actually written as plus sorry plus, and decrement operator are written as simply minus, double minus. Now how it take place? In case of increment operator, it has two version. That means post increment, and pre-increment. Now, what does it mean? Post increment and pre-increment. Now, let's take few example. Let us take few example, and after that, we'll understand how it take place actually. So, in case of this post word, I'm telling one terms. Try to remember this term. First use, then update. For the post increment or post decrement type of operator, remember one term I'm writing here also, that for the post, whatever post increment or post decrement, whatever type of operator, remember one point to easily manipulate the word. First use, then update. So without example, it will be difficult to understand. So let's take few example. Suppose here I am taking one variable var a, and here var a equals to, I mean, is initializing with 5, for example. Now if we simply write plus, sorry, plus a, if you simply write plus a, this is one complete statement. So after that, if we simply print the things, document, what is happening? Document dot write in bracket, I'm displaying a. So what will be the result of a? First of all, I'm explaining here, then we'll go for the actual output and all later part. So side by side, I'm showing the output. So the output will be 6. Output will be 6. So what is the meaning of this increment? As I told, increment or decrement operator, it will increase or decrease the value by 1. Just like in the last case when I was discussing our shorthand operator, for example, you were writing or we were writing just like a equal to a plus 5, a equal to a plus 1. So here plus plus and minus minus operator will increment or increase or decrease value of any variable by 1. This we have to remember. But there is two version, one is post version, another is pre version. So here we have written the pre version. Also let me write the one terms for the pre one also. So any pre increment or pre decrement, what we'll use, first update then use. This you have to remember. First update then use. These are the terms you have to remember so that it will be easy to manipulate. So here you can see I have written plus plus first and then I have written a. So that means what? First I am updating the value and after that I am using the a. So here when I am displaying document dot write a, so it is actually displaying us 6. It is actually displaying us 6. Or let me take another variable to store the things. For example, if I write here where b equals to plus plus a, so and here I am displaying b. So what will be the value of b? It will be displayed, it will display 6. Now on the other hand, suppose again I am taking another variable, for example where c equals to, let me take 8 here. Let me take 8. And here I am taking another variable where d equals to, here I am writing c plus plus. C plus plus. So which version I have written here in this case, second case, here I have written post increment. Here I have written post increment. Previous was post pre increment. Now it is written, this one is pre one and this is post one. So if we now display d, what will be the value of d? Document dot write and within bracket if we simply write d, so what will be the value of d? Plus plus we have given, but then also the value of d will be 9. Sorry, 8. Value of d will be 8. Why? Because as I told, in case of post increment, first use then update. That means I'm using the c first, so c has came first, so c will be initialized into d and d will be separated out. After that c will be increased. So that means what? After that in the next line, if you suppose print or simply display c, you will get the value of c as 9, but the value of d will be 8. First of all, tell me how many of you have doubt on this point. After that, I will go for the output, obviously, or I will run the query or run the things. But tell me beforehand who are facing problem on this particular part, so that it will be easy for me to rectify your doubt. Do not keep silence. Tell me. Nobody has doubt? What you want to ask? Tell me. Pre and post that okay, that is the term I am writing to make it easier to do. That means when we are using the post increment or post decrement, that time we have to follow this type of rule, that first use then update, and when we are doing any pre increment or pre decrement work, then we have to follow this kind of operation, first update then use. This is not any just like bookish rule. It is a type of version you can understand, you can use to remember actually how it works. Okay. So these are the not type of exam term. That means it will come in exam. What is the meaning of post? What is the meaning of pre? Okay, just these are the point that I am telling to make you easy understand purpose. Okay. So now let me again recall the whole topic once again. Ask your question first. Nah, there will be two result. Actually, that's that point we can't say. Post increment means whenever we are in doing incrementing or decrementing using increment or decrement operator, a variable we are using, we are simply using one variable and that variable have some value, particular value. Now, when we are using the post method, post increment, that means we are using or we are incrementing by one, the increment will take place after use of the variable. That means what? That's why, just like in the second case, this is the second case. Suppose where c equals to 8, I am starting from the very beginning only. First of all, I am discussing this post one, then I will discuss this pre one. So where c equals to 8, here I am writing this is my starting value or value, initial value. Value of c is 8. Now if we display the c here only, if we display the c here only, we will get 8 here. Let me copy paste the line here. So for this point, here we'll get the output. Here we'll get the output as simply 8 because the current value of c is 8. Now, next what we are doing, where d equals to c plus plus. So what is happening? That here I am writing d equals to c plus plus. That means c is coming first and plus plus is after that, plus plus operator is coming. So C will be stored in D. C will be stored in D. And after that, in the memory, the value of C will be updated. Value of C will be updated. That means value of C will change to 9. So in this way, actually, post increment take place. So when we'll print document dot write D, that's why it will show the old value of C, that is 8. But when next time again we'll show, display the value of C, since here it is after storing the value of C into D, it has actually updated. So that's why it will show us the updated value. Is it clear? Is the post method is clear? Post increment method is clear? Don't say forcefully. This is not. Seems like that it is clear to you with your voice. Tell me clearly. Hmm? For everybody, everybody is keeping silence. Damodara? Okay. Anshu, Arijit, many are there. If any question are there, ask me. Don't keep silent. Or in the morning time, actually, you have not left your bed actually. Okay, let's see. So, and in case of pre-increment, in the same way it happens, but quite little difference are there. Just like here also I have written one simple variable where a equals to 5. After that I am writing where b equals to plus plus a. So here operator is coming first. So that's why I have to update the value first. That means value of a will be updated. But suppose if we print here a also, for this case, we'll get the value of a as 5. After that, when I'm doing here plus plus a, what will happen? Value of a will update it first. So that's why I've written in case of pre, first update then use. So first of all, value of a will be updated. That means 5 will be incremented to 6. 5 will be incremented to 6, and then it will be stored into B. It will be stored into B. So what will be the value of B now? Value of B, that's why it will be 6. But again, if we display the value of A here also, then again we'll get 6. Now is it clear or not? Is it clear? Okay, let me run the code once. Actually, okay, it is coming in the same line. Or let me close all this area. Let me close up to this area so that this portion will only display. So already it is saved now. Okay, nothing is displaying. What is happening? Okay, let me check the code once. Somewhere it is closed. Where cd swipe declaration is done. Just I have to remove this part. Okay, let me copy paste into another page so that there will be no issue will be there. Okay, this is the area that we want to display. So let's see. Here we have to just give few gaps in between this operator, or we can simply keep break within these things so that, or let me put it side by side here. First of all, as here also you can see 5 is showing here, so here also 5 is coming. Then the next value is coming 6, then next value is coming 6, then also next value is coming 6, then also that means 5 6 6 properly coming. Next case also you can see C value. First of all, I am displaying the normal value of C. After that, I am displaying the normal value of updated value of D actually. So what is the updated value of D? 8. Here only you can see that here I've written C++, but then also D has stored only the value of 8. Why? Because here I am using the post increment operator so that the value is stored first. After that, it has updated. And at last, the value of C is 9. Okay. So let me ask one question here. Suppose after this line, if we add one simple line, just like document dot write. Now, if we write here D, if we write here D, so what will be the value of this line? Tell me. 9. Who are telling 9? All 8. It will be 8 or it will be 9? Tell me. The answer will be 8. Why? Because I am not doing any updation on D. I am doing the updation on C. I am doing the updation on C. That's why the value of D will be 8. But suppose, for example, as D is also a variable, but after this line again, if we do just simply D plus plus, then it will display 9. Understood? In this way actually take place. Either you can display when I am writing normal D plus plus or plus plus D, the meaning are same. In place of plus plus D, if you write here simply plus plus D, the meaning are same because I am not storing anywhere. So here no change. That's why 9 will come. Okay, so in this way, since here I have used one simply plus operator, and the same way we can use any minus operator also. So in case of minus, it will simply deduct by 1. Always increment or decrement take place by 1. That means when I am writing a plus plus, that means a equal to a plus 1. Just like when, let me write one point, last point. When I am writing actually a plus plus or plus plus a, so the meaning is there a equal to a plus 1, always incrementing by 1. On the other hand, when I am writing a minus minus or minus minus a, so meaning will be a equal to a minus 1. This is the simple meaning of increment or decrement. Now only the difference will come as of post increment and or post decrement, and in this side pre increment, pre decrement. Okay, clear to everybody? Okay. Okay, then ending the session here only. I can assign few simple this type of calculation based things on your classroom. Try to do the things. Tomorrow we'll simply discuss. Tomorrow class may be there. Will, I think it will be there. Okay, at the same time. That means 8:30. Okay, ended the session today. Thank you, student. Have a good day.